Hey guys, welcome back. So I just wanted to take you on my little visita that I went on last weekend to Floyd, Virginia. Stay tuned and I'm going to go through everything. So for starters, it was a very rainy weekend. It actually rained all weekend, but that didn't stop me from having a good time. So I started out going to the main street there and shopping around. And two of my favorite places were one, Coco Mia, which was a chocolate and a coffee store. You can see in the pictures how it was set up with amazing decor, and the gentleman that was in there when I walked in, he was super nice, and he greeted me with hot chocolate, which is always a plus on a cold, rainy day. So free hot chocolate, and they had chocolate from all over the world. I'm going to focus in on one chocolate in particular from Singapore, which had shrimp and bonito on it. I know, chocolate and fish, that would be really weird, but it was actually pretty good, and I had to try it. So, I mean, you only live once. And then the next place was a boutique. I'm really emphasizing trying to get into buying more from small businesses, especially during a pandemic, because some of them have been suffering the most. So this business in particular, it was owned by a woman, and all of the products inside were made by women entrepreneurs. So I thought that was really awesome, and woohoo, go women. You're going to see just some more additional photos that I had taken in the town. A couple of things that stuck out to me were, one, there are actually three things. One, all of the quotes that were kind of scattered throughout the town just on your walk from store to store, even on the stairs. Two, one store was giving away free apples, which I thought was awesome. And three, I really love that this town has, and I've seen it in other towns, especially in Austin, they have a box where you can take a book or leave a book, and I just think that's really cool. One, promoting healthy food, and two, promoting reading. So the next stop I made was a winery. I love wine. But along the way, it was actually a 20-minute drive, so a little bit longer than I had anticipated. But I was definitely not complaining, because along the way there were a bunch of areas, scenic areas to stop and get out and take pictures. And even in the rain, it was absolutely beautiful. And one spot in particular, because of all of the fog, it was just really foggy, but it looked like you were in the clouds. I could probably stand there for hours just gazing out there, but I had to get going and get my wine. So I made it to Chateau Mercet, which is the name of the winery, and you can see the pictures following this, but it was a really, really beautiful winery. It's family owned, and I will be going back. So lastly, I want to get into the bed and breakfast that I stayed at. I had never stayed in a bed and breakfast before, so I didn't know what to expect, but this place was absolutely gorgeous. Two things that stuck out. First of all, the name of it was called La Bella La Vida, which means beautiful life. But the two things that stuck out to me most about this place was, for one, it was a renovation. So I'm going through a renovation, and I can definitely appreciate a renovation. They started with an empty shell and turned this house into a beautiful Italian-themed bed and breakfast. Number two is, I had never done this before, nor had I heard of it, but they had a labyrinth that the owner, Lascelles, had made in the backyard. I'm not going to get into what it is, because I was able to have her video and explain what a labyrinth actually is. And then there's a couple of images that kind of tell you more about it. And I can also put in a link here to send you to a labyrinth near you. So I was able to do that, and it was really, really awesome. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you get the chance to visit Floyd. And if you do, please visit these stores downtown and stay at this bed and breakfast, and you will not be disappointed.
Before you step into the labyrinth, you take a moment to create your intention. So it might be you're praying for resolution of a problem, you're praying for a sick person, you just want to relax, whatever it is. And once you feel like you've done that, then you go ahead and walk in with intention. Like, don't just, march in. You want to walk, not slowly, but intentionally, let's put it that way.
Okay.
And so as you can see, a labyrinth is not a maze. A maze is designed to confuse you with hidden corners and stops and all of that. This is a universal path, and it's just designed for meditation and prayer, and it's based on a spiral. So spirals are part of our whole universal existence on every level, from DNA to the cosmos. So that's where it comes from.
That's awesome.